What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi back here again, bringing you another battle video. So in today's battle video, I'm going to be bringing you a battle with the Sand Team again. So like I said, by the end of the month, I should be able to have another team since Pokebank is out. And if you guys are wondering why am I saying that, like, the last 3 videos, is because I'm recording this the same day. So I can't wait until Pokebank is already... Oh, what am I saying? What am I saying? But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and look for an opponent here. What music should I put? Uh-oh. 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 I don't even know what music to put. Let's put Team Skull Boss. I don't know. But we are 1538. I think it hasn't updated yet. I think we have 4 wins, 1 loss. I don't know for sure. I think it's... Maybe it is 3 wins, 1 loss, but hopefully we can find an opponent pretty soon and we can have a great battle here. So someone from Oregon, so 15, I think it was 64 if I remember correctly. But look at my opponent's team, very standard, as you guys can see there. Very standard. Oh, he's running a Porygon Z. Is that a Porygon Z? Wait a minute. I don't know none of the Porygons. I know how a Porygon, that might be a Porygon Z, I think. Doesn't have the crazy googly eyes. Maybe it's just a Porygon 2, and I'm just being crazy here. So, it looks like my Sand Team will be very nice lead here. Does my Stoutland have a Fire-type move? I don't know for sure. I don't think so. If it does, I can lead it on. No, it does not. I think it's still a very nice Pokemon to lead off with here. Cortana is a very nasty Pokemon to face up against. I think I need to bring in my own Cortana for his team. Can deal a lot of damage. Tapu Lele really not the best Pokemon in this situation, so he has a lot of Pokemon that can deal with it. Arcanine. Arcanine is pretty good against his Cortana. But Gastrodon is pretty nice too. He doesn't have, other than the Cortana itself, he doesn't have ways to deal with it. So, let's see. Arcanine, Cortana. He has 2 physical attackers. Actually, many physical attackers. I think in the long run, Arcanine is the better choice here than Gastrodon. But let's see what's going to happen here. Let's find out. Let's find out here and see if we can do very well. Hopefully, the Arcanine was the better choice since he did have so many physical attackers, and I can just intimidate a lot of his Pokemon. But let's find out and see. So my opponent is going to be challenging me. Let's see what my opponent is going to be sending out first. So Porygon Z and... Oh, wait, I was right. It was a Porygon Z. It wasn't a Porygon 2. Nice. I got that right. So Arcanine is going to come out with the Intimidation. Very nasty, as you guys can see there. I don't think I can be able to knock... I don't think I can knock it out with the... with a... an attacking move here, since I did get intimidated. I could switch out to my own Arcanine, preventing any of his shenanigans, which I think is probably the best bet here. I think I'm going to switch out to my own Arcanines. I'm going to switch out to my own Arcanine. I'm going to go ahead and Toxic his Porygon Z, because you never know, he might go for a Trick Room here, which will be pretty annoying. But I'll have 2 very strong Pokemon that will work very well in Trick Room, and I will have a Porygon Z hopefully Toxic. So let's see what's going to happen here. Intimidation is going to come out. He's going to go for a Protect, so he did kind of predict my Stoutland attacking move there. He's going to go for a Tri-Attack, which is not going to be nice. Arcanine is not going to like that whatsoever. That did tons of damage, as you guys can see there. That did way too much damage. Way too much for comfort. But I am going to get a Toxic off here, so he's going to have to switch it out pretty soon. Arcanine did get obliterated that play. My goodness, that hurt. That hurt a lot. So, yeah, do I want to keep Arcanine alive? Yes, I do. But he might have the Tapu Fini in the back, which is also a possibility. I could Protect here, double Protect, to see what he's going to switch into. That is always a play. I could also go for a Stone Edge onto his own Arcanine, try to do as much damage as possible, and protect my own Arcanine, because his Porygon is going to slowly get dwindled down. And he could go for a double attacking move onto my Gigalith, but it doesn't matter. Gigalith should be able to survive any of his shenanigans. So let's go for that play. I think in the long run that's a better play. So let's go for that play and go for a Stone Edge onto the Arcanine. Any Pokemon he brings in wouldn't like this Stone Edge. So Cortana is going to come out. It's not going to like the Stone Edge too much. At least I don't think. Hopefully. I could have gone for a flamethrower onto that slot, but I do not know how fast this Porygon is. Could be the fastest thing in the world, but let's go for a Stone Edge here. Gonna do a decent amount of damage, as you guys can see there. Not too much, but it was a decent amount. I could have gone for damaging moves onto the Porygon there. It would have been maybe a better play, but I do not know for sure. So he's slowly getting toxic, which is pretty nice. More than likely, he's gonna go ahead and go for an attacking move onto the Gigalith. I could protect with the Gigalith, which more than likely I'm going to end up doing, and then switch out into my own Kartana here. So let's go ahead and switch on to my own Katana here, and then go for a protect onto the Gigalith. So, I think I only have 2 more turns of sand after this turn. So I'm going to have to slowly protect my Gigalith. I'm more than likely to go ahead and switch out into my Arcanine after this turn. So, let's see what my opponent is going to do. I'm going to go ahead and protect, and his Porygon is slowly getting withered down here. He's going to go for a Tri-Attack, which is going to hurt, but I should be able to take that nicely with the Assault Vest. Oh my goodness! He burnt me! Here comes the Leaf Blade. That is annoying. That is very, very, very annoying. The poison is going to dwindle him down to more than likely... Oh my goodness, he needs like 2 more turns to get knocked out here. This is not looking good for our heroes. My opponent is slowly knocking me out with this Porygon. This Porygon is putting too much work. The poison is not acting fast enough, per se. So, Cortana is weak. I could go for an attacking move onto his Porygon, but I think in the long run, going for a Sacred Sword onto his Cortana is the better shot, or the better play here. And then switching out into Arcanine is also another good play here. Get, hopefully, the Intimidation so it doesn't knock out my own Cortana with his Cortana, but we don't know here. That Porygon is being a massive nuisance. So, Tri-Tech is going to come through. It's going to do a ton of damage to my Arcanine. My Arcanine is going to get knocked out. And it was a critical hit. This Porygon, please, Porygon. I don't have enough. I don't do enough against you. So hopefully I can do enough damage in the Sacred Sword against his Cortana. That should be a pretty decent amount. That should be a decent amount next turn. So hopefully the poison might knock out. It's not going to knock out. I need plenty more turns to get the KO here. So sand has not dissipated yet, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Stoutland. Here comes the Stoutland, and I'm going to go for a Sacred Sword onto his Porygon, which should be enough to knock out. Hopefully I can get the double knockout here. What's the better play against this Cortana? Would the Ice Fang do enough? Would the... I don't know. Let's go for the Sacred Sword for sure onto his Porygon. That is a guaranteed here. That is very annoying that I got burnt. I could go for a Crunch, which is a neutral attacking move. I could go for a Ice Fang. Return will be nice here too, but Wild Charge will be a very powerful move. But I think in the long run, the Crunch is probably the better move. Yeah, it does more damage, I think, in the long run. So let's go for a Crunch onto the Cortana. Hopefully it's enough to knock it out. I think this game is pretty much over. Oh, I got so scared. Wow, he's fast. Oh, that is scary. Maybe I should have just went for a return. Oh no. Porygon is down. I'm stuck with Crunch, so hopefully he doesn't bring any Pokemon that can just obliterate me. If he brings out the Tapu Fini, this game is pretty much over at this point, because Tapu Fini is a very powerful Pokemon, and I went for the Crunch. I should have went for the Electric type move instead. The Wild Charge. Ooh, I should have thought about that. And he's going to go for an Intimidation, which is not good for me. This is not looking good for me. I think this game is pretty much over at this point if he does bring out the Tapu Fini. Oh, Muck! Oh! We might have a chance. We might have a chance, but Intimidation is a deadly move, as you guys can see there. It is a very deadly move. I am stuck into Crunch, and this is not looking good for our heroes. This is not looking good for our heroes. So I could go for a Stone Edge here onto the Arcanine, try to do as much damage as possible, hopefully knock it out, and then maybe get a Crunch off onto the Muck. I don't know. I don't know. This muck is not looking good for our heroes. So Beans, you know, if I wasn't stuck in crunch, I would be in a better position. Maybe with a, I don't know, another move other than crunch. But this is not looking good for me. Let's go for a crunch onto the muck. Hopefully we can do as much damage as possible. This game is pretty much over, I think, at this point. Here comes the crunch, not do any damage. That was like no damage at all. He's just gonna go for a what is that? Arcanine? What is Arcanine gonna do? He's just gonna obliterate me with a very powerful move. I have never seen Arcanine with a Z move. I don't think anybody really runs Arcanine with a Z move. It's mostly like, unless it's like, well, I haven't been playing much, so I wouldn't know. This probably won't knock out Stoutland. Yeah. Oh, he did knock it out. Oh well. But this game was pretty much over at this point, and I would not have known that would, you know, do anything to me. So maybe we can win if we get a crit. If this, it had to miss just to rub salt. Just to rub the salt. So, GG to my opponent. I did not play that well enough. I was just too scared that the return was not going to knock out the Cortana, because Cortana has really powerful defenses, and I did not play that too well. But anyway, GG to my opponent's very, very, very excellent game. GG to my opponent, and maybe if I didn't miss the Stone Edge and I would have gone for another Stone Edge onto the Muck, maybe I could have won, I don't know. But at that point, versus two Pokemon with a very bulky Pokemon that's not guaranteed to do any damage anymore is very... yeah, I'm not going to win the game after that. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Pretty interesting battle. Did see a lot. I think I could have won the game, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I could have won that game. I could have won that game. But, you know, especially with the Stoutland play, I think I should have gone for an electric-type move. I should have gone for a better way to knock out Porygon, because Porygon was doing way too much damage to my team. If I didn't get burnt, that would have been very excellent. If I didn't miss the Stone Edge, that would have been very excellent. But, you know, games like that do happen, and you just got to deal with it and continue trucking on. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more battle videos. Bye, guys.